Hello and welcome to this losing game. What a video to record for a blog, huh? The game that we're not winning. Whatever, I'm real. Keep it real, right? Keeping it real. Then that what people say when they're losing but they're trying to look cool about it. Just keeping it real. Anyways, so I want to make this kind of give an update to something that's going on. As some people know, I work for a certain gaming company here. And because of recent events, we are a bit busy to say the least. And due to us being so busy, I don't no longer have the time to really do much here. Hold on. Just trying to kill her. There we go. Oh snap. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna die here. As you can tell, I am playing this live. Anyways, so my company is we're getting really busy, which means I'm working extra hours. So for anyone who doesn't know, I work 9 hours a day. So I'm generally gone most of the day. When I record, it's generally at night. As it is right now, at the time of this recording, it is 2:28 at night. It is freaking late. Really? It's gonna laugh at me. It is freaking late, man. And I am so tired. I want to go to bed. Because my hours aren't 9 hours anymore. They are now like 13. That's an extra 4 hours. I know to some it may not sound a lot, like, oh, it's only 4 hours. What's wrong about that? It's 4 hours every day. Except for obviously the 2 days I have off. But even then, I actually work not 13 hours, but on my day off, I actually do go in for about 4 hours. So it's not to say that I'm wrong here. Oh. You're going nowhere, son. Love that ultimate. So I'm busy. I'm super busy. On top of that, I do have to spend time with my family. I do have a wedding coming up. Not mine. I'm already married. But I do have a wedding coming up, which means I have more things that I have to deal with, pretty much. I have no time on my hands. So I'm going to keep up with the Batman LPs, right? Like, that's still going to be a thing. The issue here is the fact that I had planned on doing another LP, honestly. Like, I had planned on getting a bunch more stuff done. And it's stuff that I can't get done now. I'm not going to say what the other game was going to be that I was going to LP, because there's no point in saying, hey, I was going to let's play this game, but it's never going to happen now. Like I said. But I am still sad that I am going to be this busy and that I won't be able to output the content that I wanted to output. However, doing this is still good for me if you think about it, because I'm still getting paid the extra money here, which I do desperately need. Because, as you can see, I don't monetize my content. For a few reasons. I'm not big enough to even consider monetizing it. If I monetized it right now, literally, I'd probably make a penny or two. Okay, not a penny or two, but you get my, like, literally less than $1 a month. A month. There's no point in doing it. I enjoy recording. I enjoy making content. I enjoy it for anybody who's watching, but it's always and foremost have been from my wife and my son, who love watching it. My little boy, he really enjoys watching games and stuff like that. So it's always been something that I've enjoyed doing for him, and I'm not gonna stop, you know. And then everyone else who's viewed since, I have some subscribers as of this point. It's humbling knowing that people do want to view it. You know, I get people who actually do message me and say, hey, this is kind of cool, you know, I like what you're doing. Or even just like, hey, I didn't know you could do X or something, you know. They're very rare, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm swimming in YouTube comments or anything. That's far from that. Oh, great. It's kind of hard to talk and play at the same time, I mean, it's not like I'm swimming in YouTube comments or anything like that, but again, like I said, it is a humbling experience here in the views that I get from other random people who aren't my family, pretty much, you know. Back to my point, though. I really do want to be able to keep my content on the schedule, you know. One video a day. Not one video a day, okay, put it like this, because that sounds horrible. But have content on my channel Monday through Friday. I guess is the best way to put it. Because it might be one video a day, it might be two. There's some that have been 3. Now, I believe that's actually only 2 times it's ever been 3, but my point still remains. I still, hold on, let me get down bot. I still believe that I can keep a schedule, you know? I mean, I have a certain quality and a standard that I try to hold myself to. With Batman, yeah, it's not as, the quality itself isn't as great as some of my other content that I posted. For example, the editing isn't as stressful as it was for, say, Assassin's Creed, right? Or even, oh snap. Or even my other heroes' gameplays. You know, it's, think of like Kitty when she played Plants vs. Zombies, all live recording gameplay. Now, doesn't mean when I record and edit that it's not live, because it is. It's more of the fact that it's not all recorded in the same recording. I have a separate software that's recording my voice, and then I edit them together, so that way I can edit the vocals. Cutscenes can be louder than my voice. If I'm talking during a cutscene, I can kind of cut that out or lower it by a lot. All the gold as we lose. It also means that I can make I make the sound quality a lot better. And then I take out any quests, sorry, I just saw that. I take out anything that, well, like that, you know. I like my communication, but when I can't think sometimes, I say all the time, and that's the only thing I've ever edited out as far as my vocals go, is the word or anything that sounds really awkward or weird. Other than that, everything, like I said, voice wise, is live. I don't record something and then go back later and redo it, you know. That's not the type of person I am here. I haven't seen his other stuff yet, his other colors. That's not the type of person I am. You know, I'm a personal fan of live stuff. Now, that doesn't mean people who do it are wrong or they're worse quality, because some of that stuff is really funny. Some people pre-record videos because they can come up with jokes better. It's easier for them to know what to expect and to make sure that they can finish a level and not get stuck on something for a million freaking years. Hint, hint at what I did in some past playthroughs. But you know, it's a higher level of quality, but at the same time, it's not live. Obviously, it's literally there for the jokes and for the quality of a simple and quick let's play. Where when you're at live stuff, you're literally just relying on your own skill and how things are going. So both do have their own merits. I'm just a fan of the live version, you know. Now, oh wow, hold on. I thought the other mount would be here. Now, as I said, as far as Batman goes, I literally record it all in the same recording. As far as the vocals go, it's all in the same recording. So, if I'm going to, so like when I'm recording Batman, let's put it like that, then that means I don't edit my voice out. I'm not using the separate software. I'm literally using everything at once. And everything that I use at once or at the same time is all me. You know, nothing is edited out. Everything you hear in Batman is exactly the way I've done it. Again, same thing for the other videos. It is everything you hear, but at the same time, it's also, there's some awkward moments that are edited out. But other than that, it's not like I've said something different than what I said at that moment that I recorded it. So if I said, holy crap, Gotham is flipped on side of its head, and then what you hear is, oh my, is crap, Gotham is flipped on his head, that means I just edit out that first sentence. but the video and the voice part that went with that video is the exact same. I don't go back and re-record. You know what? I don't like how they said that. Let me re-record it. Holy crap, Gotham is flipped on its head. Okay, that sounds better. No, I don't do that at all. This is a lot longer video than I expected, honestly. Pretty simple. The short and sweet of this is I'm going to be more busy with work, so I'm going to have less time to do what I want as far as recording and content, but I'm going to still keep up pace with content every day, Monday through Friday. Kitty has promised to help out a bit. She's going to start getting back up on that PvZ. I think she was going to do a little blog with me about Halo 5 and PvZ Garden Warfare 2. Oh, we can't wait. Sylvanas is upset at me right now. We can't wait for that. Like, that PvZ 2, the Garden Warfare 2 is just going to be amazing. Like, we really just can't wait. That being said, as I said, I'm upset at myself because I could have had a lot of content done, and this is for anyone who's looking to do YouTube, and this is for me, someone who has, I believe at this point, I haven't looked at it, 3, maybe 4 subscribers. Now I have come from a channel where I've had up to 600 subscribers. To be complete transparent on that channel was shut down. I had done a big, not official, keep that in mind, but a big campaign with Smite from Hi-Rez back when it was first coming out. I was involved with the community heavily and had up to 600 subscribers. Pretty huge. Now, because of some contractual things that I can't go into details about, I had to stop making content for about 6 months. This is when Smite was just getting noticed, and my subscriber, I have gone from 40 to 600 within 3 months. You know, that's how much I started to blow up, and then I had to stop. And this is when Smite was starting to get big. 6 months later, as the natural order of the internet, channels had already been established. I was done. There was no Smite, no one. I had lost 300-400 subscribers after when I came back. I tried putting up more videos, I tried my hardest, but back when the devs were even retweeting my videos, which I believe those tweets are still up, back when that was happening, you could still, I'm gonna take my headphones off actually now that I'm not playing. Back when that was happening, you know, I was getting so many subscribers and I was so happy about the stuff that was going on. But I put out one video because I was so upset. I put out one video of a certain beta game that was just coming out, but apparently I had keys I was giving away, right? Now, I checked the official FAQ for that game, and the keys I was giving away were fine. They didn't care. They were like, sure, give away these keys. The issue came from the fact that YouTube apparently has a policy where you're not allowed to do giveaways. Now, for anyone listening to this, anybody who's actually listening to this, and you must be insane for listening to it this long, you know how long YouTube has been around. You know how many, if you're watching this as a gaming channel, you've seen other gaming channels likely. So no giveaways on YouTube, right? Yeah, think about that for a minute. Anyways, so it was a report. It's a valid report, and guess what? Off that one report, no other copyright strikes, nothing. The channel was shut down entirely. If you don't believe me, go to youtube.com/HarlequinReaper. Yes, the same one was my Twitch, obviously. I kept everything under one thing. We're really stubborn about wanting to change to Twitch channel. Part of us wants to. Kitty kind of wants to. But then at the same time, we're lazy. So we don't want to. I don't know. It's just us being stubborn, as I said. But we really do want to make sure that everyone is happy going into the future. Like I said, I don't want this happening again. I got off track, by the way. My advice that I was going to give, now that I think about it, was keep your content, right? Like, no matter what troubles are going through, if you really want to try YouTube, you really want to be dedicated to it, you have to keep your content Monday through Friday. Or not even Monday through Friday. If you want to do a video every Monday and Friday, just 2 days, or just every Wednesday, just upload mass videos, or just one video, it doesn't matter. The whole point is keeping a schedule and making sure people know that schedule. And I've always kept this schedule Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'll do stuff on the weekends, but I don't set that expectation that I'm going to. I've always said Monday through Friday is content days, and those are days that I'm planning on putting stuff up. Streaming, we had tried to do a schedule, but Kitty is pregnant, for anyone who doesn't know. So and the fact that she has a child in the house already just means that it's harder for her to record. So I just wanted to, I guess I kind of just wanted to unload. Originally, I was just going to talk about how everything was going, and that I wasn't going to be able to record as much, but it's rambling on. As you can tell, like I said, I'm doing all this live. Nothing I'm doing here is pre-recorded at all. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, and I guess I just kept going, Battlefield of Eternity for Heroes, by the way, is kind of fun. Butcher feels a bit different. If you play other assassins, you're expecting high DPS or burst. Butcher isn't really either too much. He's a DPS, so damage over time, for anyone who doesn't know, or damage per second. So he's not burst. He doesn't kill you in 2 or 3 seconds. However, he will kill you in about, I would say 5 or 6, something like that. Maybe 7 if you're a bit slow with it. But it's nothing like a Vala, who would kill you in about 10 seconds, if you build her DPS, right? Like pure on-hit attack and stuff. Or same thing with Tychus, on-hit stuff. Kill you about 10 seconds, but at the same time they're sustained. They can keep their health up. They can get out of stuff. Dodge in and out of combat to keep doing sustained damage pretty much. Where someone like Illidan, Jaina burst you. That's their thing. They'll burst you down. Butcher is in that weird spot where he's not a sustained DPS, but he's also not gonna burst you down. He feels like a warrior, but I've also not had enough games on him to really justify that at all. So I couldn't say 100% here whether I found his true assassin potential or not, because as I said, I've only had a couple games. You saw this one was bad. But I was also talking as I was recording, so I wasn't really paying attention to what the talents I was picking. I played a previous game with him where I went for a pure DPS build, and while it worked to kill Jaina and Illidan, Sonya in that game and Diablo wrecked me. I couldn't do anything to them. I couldn't do really much to them as far as damage, and I could not get away from them. So it's a bit difficult. We were ahead, by the way, in that game, and I still wasn't able to out damage them. But I digress. We were a bit, how do I put it? We were a bit fluctuated. Actually, you can see a custom game. Playing with some friends here. No, actually, that's not the game. What was the first game I played? I can't remember now. Custom game was playing with friends at work. What was the first? Anyways, point being. Get away from this. I'm just, if anyone's listening to this, other than my family, of course, I love you. If anyone else is listening to this, just know that I'm very grateful for you being here, obviously. I'm very curious why you're still listening to this at this point in the video, when I had planned for this to be like a 3 to 5 minute video originally. But thank you. Obviously, you're showing your support. You're here. You're listening to this. You're watching the video, or you're just wondering who the hell is this guy? And wow, I'm not watching any of his content again. However you want to put it. But regardless, you're here, whether you intended to or not. I do thank you for being here. It's hard being from someone who is starting to get, at least in their mind, like there's channels with tens of thousands or even 1 million YouTube viewers, hundreds of thousands even, or even 1 million YouTube views or more, or not views, but subscribers or more. And for me back in the day, going from what little I had, working 2.5 years to get just to 40 subscribers. Think about that, 2.5 years just to get to 40 subscribers, and then within 3 months blow up to over 600, only to have that lost. Like, that is a moment in my life I will never forget. But I remember the dedication that went into it. Obviously, I'm not going to blow up now. I could jump on beta games until I become successful, but it does require a lot of work and effort as well. At the same time, you have to genuinely enjoy that game. I genuinely enjoyed Smite. I genuinely still do enjoy Smite, although not to the level that I did way back when, which was the end of 2012, beginning of 2013. I haven't played it in that long. I'm starting to sort of get back into it. I wouldn't call myself getting back to it, but I've been playing it here and there on my Xbox One, submitting bug reports and stuff like that. There's a few other beta games that I'm interested in, that I am genuinely interested in. Maybe I'll play those, but as far as me being a full channel dedicated to it, I really am not interested in that anymore. I do some PTR stuff with League every now and then. Those always get views. That'll never stop. Those will always get views, and it's easy for me to keep doing it because it will get views for sure, which brings in people. But considering the fact that I play League, when I play League of Legends, I play it purely for competitiveness. If you were to look at my account, I really just play ranked. Other than PBE, on the live servers, I just play ranked. Sometimes I'll play a custom game just to try out a new build or try out something, or I'll play a ARAM or a normal game just before a ranked game to kind of get the juices flowing, as I call it. Same thing with Heroes. I'll play a quick match before I play Hero League, just to make sure that, you know, I'm ready to play. If I lose a game or two, then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to be kind of upset because I lost, so I'm going to stop. If I win a game or two, cool. I'm pumped, I'm ready to play, and I'll go into a ranked match. That's how it works. That's my recommendation, by the way. Other than that, I think this video's going way too long. Way too long than it's supposed to. And I'm already flipped out the fact that I'm still here. So to end this, as I said, as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. And I really do hope I'll see you next time.